Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, and my name is Nehru. We are going to get into a reading, but before we do that, I want to share some information with you. Okay. This will be the last tarot reading on this channel for any foreseeable future. Okay. Mamba mentality, shout out to Mamba. Okay. Shout out to the spirit being that we know as Vanessa Bryant. Shout out to Gianna and the spirit of Gigi. Shout out to Natalie and her divine purpose here still moving on this earth. Shout out to Bianca and her spiritual journey on this earth. And shout out to Capri and her spiritual journey on this earth. Okay. They call her Coco. Coco could be significant. Okay. As I was shuffling the deck, the Emperor is the only card that fell out of the tarot and I left it out. Okay. So, okay. You might be asking, why is this going to be the last tarot reading on this channel? And first I will say that due to the lack of attention that those videos get on this channel, okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is, the channel was not created for tarot. I am not a tarot reader. I am an empath and a healer and a shaman and many other things, and beings, not things. So that's not the purpose of the channel, okay? As it's stated in the About section of the channel, the purpose of the channel was created to help us become our highest, purest, truest version of ourselves possible. So moving forward, I will continue to share canonical texts. I will continue to talk about chakras. I will continue to educate myself, and both through intuition, okay, esoteric travels, as well as through the texts that are available to us on this planet, whether those are little known texts or ones that are commonly used today, both in the upright and karmic, okay? And so, those are the main two reasons, okay? All right? And the other reason is because I know that Divine guided me to share tarot on this channel. This is the first YouTube channel I've had on on YouTube, but yeah, anywhere. I'm not on, is it Pinterest? No, it's not Pinterest. Whatever other social media platforms there are where empaths and that go. I'm trying to think. It starts with a P. And it might come to me. Anyway. So now that I've disseminated enough information to solve my case, and again, I know it's not just about me, but again, the channel was not created for tarot. Okay? The channel was created to share canonical texts and to wake us up to who we really truly are. And that pursuit will continue on this channel. Okay, so this is the last reading for as far as I know, and that's probably forever. Okay, all right. My focus as far as tarot is concerned is now focused on, and will be focused on, helping investigators solve their crimes. Okay? I have created another channel. That channel is The Real Psychic Investigations. And so that's where it's 4:04 on the video timer. That is where these will be done moving forward. Okay? So if you are interested, if you are one of the few of the 319 subscribers on this channel, if you would, or if you have been enjoying the tarot readings, okay, and they have been speaking to you and confirming things for your journey, then I would encourage you to go and become a part of that collective there. Okay? Again, thank you so much for everyone who is supportive. And that goes out to my energy protectors, okay? There's definitely one or two of them that watch the channel. And again, I believe they are one of the few. So for instance, I posted a video last night. I think that video has 8 likes. they are one of the individuals who watch that. Okay? So, also, Divine is making me aware of the quality of my time. Okay? So Divine would not want you spinning your wheels talking to a brick wall unless the brick wall is going to rise up and walk. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get into the last energy read on this channel as far as tarot is concerned. Okay? Again, Emperor, only card that came out in the deck. So we'll go ahead and place that in the deck right away. Happy, what's today's date? 9/22. Okay, happy 9/22. 31 could be significant for you. Okay, wow, that card flew way over there. It's like, I think that's the moon card. It's like shadows were way over there. Sun is shining. The sun is shining. There's plenty of light. Ooh, new day is dawning. Sunny and bright. But after I've been crying all night, a new day seems old and something is cold. Since they lost you, baby, since they lost you, baby, 'cause they doing spell work, 'cause they doing spell work. It was a karmic lover, it was a karmic lover. Okay? So we have the moon, trickery and deception, with the Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Okay? So something's being exposed, okay, or something is still hidden, about this love coming in. Again, Emperor out, collective. Okay? So there's something lurking in the shadows. Again, that doesn't mean karmic energy necessarily. Okay? Someone's, I don't know, waiting for the perfect opportunity, whatever they think the perfect opportunity is. Okay? Again, we are now in Libra season. Someone's seething. Let's take a look and look it up. I know what it means. Let's take a look. Also, I noticed on the cards that I misspelled a word, at least one thief. You've probably noticed those things before. What does seething mean? What does it mean if someone is seething? To be seething means to feel intense, suppressed anger or agitation, similar to a pot of boiling water, water boiling over, but without necessarily showing it outwardly. So, someone is angry at you, collective, angry at me for speaking the truth. Okay? We don't care, do we? All right? It can also describe a place that is crowded with people or things, emphasizing that it is full and all in motion. Okay? Seething. All right? Let's go ahead and continue with the tarot. And again, if you have been supportive and watching the tarot or sharing the videos, again, thank you so much. Okay. We have the Sun card. Okay. I said exposing earlier, so there's the Sun card. The Five of Cups flew on the floor again. Where that is. Saw the Star card. We have the Two of Pentacles. Something is masterfully, okay, done. Collective, you masterfully took down your false flame, okay? Or the one that fell off the wagon, you masterfully took them down. masterfully. Okay? Also, angel number 88 or 8888. Okay, I have seen that today. Separately, I saw 88, okay, on two different occasions, two different buildings, and I've seen it, but together 8888. Okay, so we are going to pull some angel numbers. That could be one of the confirmations that come out that lets you know that there's something in here for you if you've been seeing those angel numbers. Okay. Justice out here. Again with the sun. Thank you, Divine, for leading, guiding, Most High, Eravat, Lord of all that was, is, and forever will be, omnipresent, omnipotent one. Okay, let's take a look. I don't see 8888, okay? But that's an 8. It's also a 10, 10. You could be seeing 10, 10. Angel numbers 999. I just heard security. 1313. I just heard awakening. $14.41. Okay. And 0606. Okay. I will use the lifestyle cards as well, but I will pull a lifestyle card for every card within the stack that we pull. Okay? So every card within the stack here that we pull and message, we will pull a lifestyle card. First on top, we have the moon card and get a DNA test, collective. Get a DNA test. Whose name is this? Theodore. Okay? So, someone whose name is Theodore, you're a father, okay? Typically not a female's name. You might need to get a DNA test, Theodore. Okay? Whoever's telling you that they're your child or whatever, okay? Get a DNA test. All right? Theodore could be the child. Theo could be the child. Get a DNA test, mother or father, however, whatever. The mother may not want to get a DNA test because she may not want you to know that you're not the father. Also, I placed feathers within the stack, and when we come across those feathers, our feathered ancestors will be speaking specifically to you about something, collective. There's an American cartel of some sort. Again, drug, secret society, any type of cartel. What is a cartel? Something's falling, collapsing. A cartel is an illegal agreement between competitors, such as business or individuals, to stop competing and instead work together to manipulate the market or man for their own benefit, often by fixing prices, limiting production, dividing customers or territories, or rigging bids. Okay, also I'm getting price gouging. Okay, so something actually is $2.33, but the gas station, because of supply and demand, they charge $4.33. That's price gouging. Okay? Some of you might think, nope, that's just taking advantage of the market. You can call it whatever you want to. Okay? You don't have to believe me when I say what I say. It's still the truth. Whether you want to stay karmic and be a dumbass and believe what that or not, it's still the truth. Okay? Trickery, because that's what cartels are. Trickery. I didn't even say trickery. And take a look on the other side. So it don't matter what you say. The truth is, price gouging, okay, is stealing. I understand a fair price, but there is no need to be charging 500% more than everybody else for the same thing. There's no reason for that. Okay? So, continue to be a truth speaker, collective. Again, even though this is the last tarot reading on this channel, I still continue to speak the truth. Okay? And that's also here. Okay? They will die in prison. Someone will die in prison and they're pale skinned. Okay? Someone will die in prison and pale skinned. Okay? This could be someone who you used to have chips and salsa with. Someone is going to die in prison. That's karma. Okay? On the other channel, for the reading today, I went into, and feel free to comment, okay? Karmic or otherwise, okay? Feel free to comment. I asked this question: why would someone who says God told me to murder my child be allowed to continue to breathe on this earth for the next 20 or 30 years? Even if they're incarcerated. They are, you, collective, that's your tax dollars. So, they end a child's life because God told them to kill their child who was 5, 6 months, 5 months, 8 months, 9 years old, 12 years old. They told them to kill their child. Let me ask you a question. Do you really think Most High would tell someone to kill a seed that they gave birth to in this life, or was part of, if it was the guy, part of giving life to in this life? Do you think? Why do we keep them alive? After we have the evidence, clear and concise evidence I'm getting. After we have clear and concise evidence, I just saw the vision of a, I don't know what that was. A nativity scene? And so this could be the season in which actually Yeshua was birthed. It wasn't in the winter time. No. It was in August or December. Okay? Saint Mary, the Ascended Master, was not going to be given birth to Most High in the snow, which is where what it would have been happening in Bethlehem at that time of the year in December. Look it up. What's the weather like in Bethlehem in December? Look it up. Okay? It's just another karmic ass lie that they tell you when we believe it on that nativity scene. Okay? Someone is a narc, he or she. On the feather, we have the names Tate, Colt, Tristan, and Nash. Nashville, Tennessee. Country music could be significant. Tristan, any of them could be country music artists. I obviously don't know all of the country music artists today. Okay? Okay. So someone unalived, some of our parents, the name Flowers or Flowers are significant. Someone, so when someone dies, they typically take flowers. So if someone's dying in prison, okay, they might get flowers. Okay, it's better to give people flowers, their flowers while they're here. Speaking of giving flowers while they're here, shout out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, that spirit being on this planet. Shout out. Okay, so slow singing, flower bringing. It's about that time. Something about Philadelphia. It's about that time. Boys to men, boys to men. Motown Philly's back again. Doing a little East Coast swing. Boys to men going off. Not too hard, not too soft. It's long overdue now. Synchronized evil to stop your love journey. Synchronized evil, teamwork. Three of Pentacles in reverse, teamwork to work against your love journey, collective, and the divine union that you are meant to birth in this place today. Let me read some lyrics to a song. I got done with the reading today on the Real Psychic Investigations. Let me read and immediately this song dropped in. I didn't even load the video. I had not even loaded the video. I had not even started to. I was getting the cards and things back together. Let me go ahead and read the lyrics to this song. The name of the song is Africa Toto. I called it I Bless the Rains Down in Africa. But the name of the song is, I think, Africa Toto or African Toto or something like that. Let me read these lyrics to you. Very profound, very significant. Africa Toto lyrics. Listen to this. Okay. Oh, so it's Africa, but it's sung by Toto. My apologies. Okay. Credit to Toto. 1982. 82, 29. 21:57 on the video timer. December 27th. Okay. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of silent conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words of ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, they're waiting for you, or hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. So what's waiting for you? The ancient melodies, okay? The one who's arriving at 12:30 flight, your journey, okay? Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you, or girl. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Okay, so someone's committed to you, collective. We'll get and see what else comes out in the energy. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. When you come into your divine union, you will accomplish things you never had. You're sitting as a 9 of Pentacles today. Get bumped up to the 10, and then the Ace, and then the Wheel of Fortune, and then the World card. That's your divine journey. That's the escalator. Okay? The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. Dogs represent loyalty. Okay? So there could be some loyalty coming to you that's looking for some solitary company. And you could be that solitary company, collective. I know that I must do what's right. So someone knows that they must do what's right. As sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti, I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Okay, and then it goes into the chorus again. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Going to take a lot of time to do the things we never had. And again, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. Okay. All right? So please go listen to that song and see how it resonates for you and your journey and where you are at this time. Collective Africa, sang by Toto, released in 1982. That's what that's talking about. Your own individual age of Aquarius. Collective, it happens, but it starts individually first. If you do not enter your age of Aquarius and your divine feminine or masculine is already there, you need to catch up. Okay? I don't even like catch up. You need to catch up. Okay? Angel number on that, 999 for release. Appropriate. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of the better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? That song, those lyrics, that energy. On the other side of the 999, we have the name Nikisha. Summertime, that song by Will Smith. I used to listen to it. I don't listen to shit from Will Smith. I don't watch his movies or anything. I don't support that nigga. I don't support him. Okay? And a nigga is not a race. Okay? Again, there are Caucasian niggas. There are Spanish niggas. There are Mexican niggas. There are British niggas. There are European niggas, German niggas. There are Australian niggas. I'm in Malaysia. There are Malaysian niggas. There are Indonesian niggas. It's an ignorant person. There are Japanese niggas. It's an ignorant person. Okay? Archangel Sandalphon is here with us. Thank you so much, Archangel Sandalphon. I'm going to sit that right there. Okay, Archangel Sandalphon is revealing unique skills, 1441. My left thumb is jumping. It's been doing that all day. That's not a medical issue. Okay. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. That's why this is the last tarot reading on this video channel, because it wasn't created for that. It was created to expose my enemies and then awaken us. Okay? You don't need tarot to awaken you. Tarot is just a confirmation. If it doesn't jive with you, then it's not true about your journey. Okay? Tarot is only a confirmation. You could pull cards yourself at home and never have a video, never have a YouTube channel or anything of that sort. You can just buy cards and just pull cards on yourself and your life, your family. Okay? Again, I'm reminded of the 13-year-old or the 13-year-old that killed the 11-year-old, or vice versa, however that went, 2 days ago. If their parents meditated, their ancestors, okay, because their grandparents or somebody, great-grandparents, somebody from a past lifetime would have told their parents, your son is being attacked by demons and they're planning to kill someone. But because parents don't do that and stupid asses go around saying, the parents aren't in the child's life. It's so much deeper than that. It's so much deeper than that. You are in your child's life. If you're their parent, you are in their life. Especially if they still live with you. You are in their life. That's not enough. So meditate on your children so the divine can show you what they are or are not up to, because they may not tell you all of the truth. Again, evil stepmother is a witch and Eastern Star. It's a confirmation for some of you. Okay, this name. Someone could be a junior or the second. Okay. A magician. Okay. So you could have ancestors who are upright magicians and they are working magic in the background for you to receive your reigns in your Africa, wherever that is, whatever that means. Because boy or girl, they're waiting there for you. You might need to travel to Africa in order to meet them. I hope you're not a racist and you're open to being with someone who physically does not look like you. Okay? Yes, there are Caucasian people in South Africa, mainly. Okay? So, that goes to show you that just because you call yourself an African American don't mean shit, because there are Caucasian people in Africa, born in Africa. They are more African than you are. Born in Cleveland, born in Toronto, born in wherever. And I said Toronto, that's not even in the US. So Canadian, whatever, Canada could be significant. Okay? You're not an African American born in Okalakachuka, Florida. You are not. You are a brown American. That is the separation that they want you to live. Okay? So the system tells you that you are black, they are white, and it's a contrast. And they just pound it into you. You're against each other. It's evil. Good against bad, light against dark. And they just continue to do that. And I shared this on the other channel today. That is systemic racism. And yet, motherfuckers still walking around supporting people who support racist activity like the NAACP. The NAACP is the niggas version of the KKK. I'm going to say that shit again. The NAACP is the niggas version of the KKK, motherfuckers. Wake up, people. Wake up. No wonder y'all don't listen to my readings. No wonder. Okay? It could be something else that comes out in the news. Jessica Aber is definitely not the only one. Okay? Money bag time. Okay? Time to get your money. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Party's jumping. Selma, Salem, Hickory, Heath. Any of these places. Okay? Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There's a Hickory, North Carolina. There's a Salem, North Carolina, I believe. Salem witch trials. Heath. Okay? Could be the candy bar. Are you eating? You like the Heath candy bar? I think it's a toffee candy bar. Or mainly toffee. Okay? Return to sender. Any sacral magic done against you, collective. Okay? Again, it changes your pH. Okay? So if all of a sudden it changes your pH. Also, nervous sweat and perspiration smells different than just sweating. You can go for a jog and sweat, and that sweat, that perspiration, does not smell as bad as if you're nervous. Say, for instance, if you have a fear of public speaking and you sweat, that sweat smells bad because it has to do with pheromones and all that sort of thing. Okay? So, return to sender if you notice your pH balance is changing anywhere on your body. Okay? I was stretching today, and I was just had my hands over my head like this, and I was like, wow, I've had the same amount of hair under my arm since I was 13 years old. I've had the same amount of hair under my arm, which is not very much. I've had the same amount of hair under my arm since, I reached puberty. Puberty started for me at the age of 11, and specifically on my 11th birthday. I recall specifically waking up that morning in the projects of Joliet, Illinois, living with Judy, okay, and Matthew, and Tiffany. Recognize the names in case they resonate for your journey. Anne, Jerome, Marie. Okay? All right. And so I remember waking up that day, clearly. Okay? We had mattresses that were set on milk crates. That's where I grew up for the first 11 years. Okay? We slept on mattresses that were on milk crates, not bed frames. Couldn't afford that. Milk crates. We also cut the bottom out of milk crates, even though they were square, and we used them as basketball hoops. We had one hanging on a shed in the back of our house. In the projects of Joliet, Illinois. Those projects do not even exist today. Okay? The name Tori, but I remember that day. Okay. Curtis Mayfield, Curtis the Mayflower. We saw flowers, the Mayflower, pilgrimage. Might be time to leave your land that you are in and go set up elsewhere. I just got Enoch. I was thinking about Jacob, but I got Enoch. Okay? Enoch was a solo journeyer. Enoch was a solo traveler here. Okay? High Priestess and Stephanie. Okay? Someone could like climbing, rock climbing. Stephanie could like rock climbing. Okay? Takes a lot of athleticism or upper body strength for sure to do that. I mentioned the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Pentacles out here. Okay? Chinese food comes out all the time. Somebody's definitely like way too much fast food. Way too much fast food. I'm not even... Yeah. Hunter, I think this card came out last night. Okay? Hunter, hunt, hunted, haunted. Okay? Or someone could be... Oh, what's the movie with Michael Douglas in it? Is it called The Game? Let me take a look. I think it's called The Game. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. That's a very good movie. It's 5:31 in Malaysia in the afternoon. Movie The Game. Yeah, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is probably my top 1 or 2 number male actor all time from what I've seen this lifetime. Okay, I like the characters that he plays. I like his just natural demeanor. Also, Robert Redford. I just like that. And they're not, I wouldn't consider them closely related as far as that's concerned, their cinema journey. Okay, but Robert Redford always came across to me as a perfect gentleman. Okay, and he recently ascended, or however it went for him. Okay. But yeah, okay, The Game. Okay, and they chased him in a field, in the woods, attempting to murder him. Okay, The Game. So there could be a hunter out here, okay, or someone who hunts deer, duck, bird, whatever. Okay, they're a quack. Oh, we have a feather. There's a shopping spree for someone that's coming. Okay. Interstate 10. There could be something about you traveling on Interstate 10. That is the southernmost coast-to-coast U.S. interstate in America. I-10 could represent something else for you, collective. Okay. You could have a son or know someone who is 10 years old whose name starts with I, first, middle, last. Okay? You could have met them when you were 10, met them when they were 10. However it goes. Okay, we have the Fool card, and we have Cleveland, and we have blank. Okay, someone's name or something's blank. You could be getting a blank check or have the ability to decide how much this blank check is going to be filled out for based on everything that's been done against you, everything that's been stolen. I'm getting spiritual advisor. Okay, she is on YouTube. Shout out to you, spiritual advisor. I'm with you. I am with you in your fight for justice, for you, for your family. I am with you. I don't even know if they even watch this channel, but I'm with you. Okay? Blank. Cleveland, okay? Anyone who attempts to block this video in any way, Spirit of Odessa and Spirit of Daddy B and Spirit of Anubis. See to it that the information in this video is not blocked. And in fact, the more they try to block it, the more people see it. Alchemize it, Anubis. The more they try to block it, the more people see it, the more people like it. Okay? And then as far as karma, I give you free will to deliver to their household, their bloodline, whatever you desire for justice. Because you're on your journey, collective, and they try to stop you. Okay? You are a glorious fool because you believed in Most High. You are a glorious fool because you believed the truth. When Divine showed you the dream, you believed it. When Divine said, get out of town, leave them, ghost them, don't go back, you listened. You are a righteous fool. 0606 for commitment. We got all this love energy out here. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. They're on a 12:30 flight. Those lyrics said something about a triple homicide. If you are an investigator watching this could happen in Mississippi. It will be on the news. Something about a triple homicide. Look at this. Look at all these states. Small town, crime, murders, triple murder, triple homicide. Take a look. Okay? So we have Wyoming, Massachusetts, Florida, Mississippi. I just showed Mississippi. So that, yeah, Mississippi, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. Triple homicide. Watch for it in the news. Then you'll be like, damn, he told the truth. It took you all this time to figure that out. Okay? Hungry. You could be hungry. I'm not. I've had lunch. I typically eat lunch later in the day, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hungry. Okay? Oregon could also be a place where triple homicide. There is a serial killer in... There's a serial killer somewhere I saw. A serial killer on the loose in recent news. Bodies found in Houston. Okay, so Houston. New England. Houston and New England, there are serial killers currently out on the loose. 4 bodies found in Houston, in the bayous, Louisiana bayou. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Okay. Sheriff, Jonesboro, Sheriff, you're about to run into these 4 bodies. You're about to get a call. Hello, Sheriff. My dog found remains. My dog came back with a skull. Hello. My daughter was out playing and she found this. Hello. My son was out. Hello? Yes, I was out walking my dog and I found... You're about to get a call, Sheriff. Jonesboro, Georgia, or any other Jonesboro. Could be Jones, who is buried. Okay? On the Emperor. And a kidnapping ring. Okay? The name Emmett Till, falsely murdered because a woman lied on him in Emmett Till, I want to say 62. That's probably, yeah, I don't know. Emmett Till, 55. I thought it was older than that. Okay? So Emmett Till, born 7/25/41 in Chicago, Illinois. I keep mentioning Mississippi. Guess where his murder happened? He was visiting his aunt. I remember part of the story, even today. Okay? He was visiting relatives. Okay? And his karmic ass uncle probably had something to do with it, not telling the truth. Okay? Or telling him where he was or something. Dumbass. Okay? Emmett Till. Okay? Emmett Till. Separate names. Okay? "14 years old at that time. Carolyn Bryant. Do we have Carolyn out here? Let me take a look. Do we have Carolyn out here? That could have been any other reading again. I feel like I saw it. I feel like I did. And again, could be another reading. Okay, yeah. Must have been any other reading. Something about an Uber Lyft driver and a construction worker. Yeah, Stephanie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. LA, Louisiana, Los Angeles, California, Los Altos, that's California. Los Altos, California. Los Altos, California. The internet is not the best here. And maybe it's not in California. Maybe that's why nothing's coming. Oh, it is. Los Altos, California. Los Altos Hills, California. Los Altos Library. Los Altos, yeah. Okay. Los Altos Golf and Country Club. LA. Could be someone's initials. La. Okay. That celebrity who was married to Carmelo Anthony. Okay. La. That is the waiting. It actually goes like this. Okay. So you could be waiting on news from LA. Someone in LA could be waiting on news. However it goes. Okay. Someone's name is Kaylee. Let me look at something. This name continues to come up recently. Let me take a look at. I don't remember how to. Kaylee Kuka something. Kaylee Kush. Big Bang Theory star. Kaylee. Oh, it starts with a C. Kaylee Kuko something. Okay. All right. 11:30. I only do that because I'm 11:29. 11:30. Sagittarius. Okay. That explains her humor, despite the writers. Okay, that explains. That explains her wit. Okay. Kaylee Christine Kuko. Okay. Best known, Big Bang Theory. Born Camarillo, California. Other names, Kaylee Kuko Sweeting, Sweeting, active since 1992. Spouse is Ryan Sweeting, married 2013 to 2016. And then Carl Cook, married 2018 to 2022. Okay? Partners, Tom Pelfrey. Okay? So any of those names could resonate for your journey. Okay? They are engaged as of 2022. Okay? Hollywood's like that. Get a divorce this month and be engaged to somebody else next month. Hollywood is like that. Okay? And she has a relative, a sister, whose name is Brianna. Okay? So her, Vanessa, and Kobe Bryant have something in common there. Brianna. And she has one child. Okay? So Kaylee Christine Kuko. Big Bang Theory. All right. Kaylee keeps coming up. I think that's the first Kaylee name that I even looked up. I think that's the only one that I know, actually. Tracy, Natalie, Natasha, Trekkie. Someone could be a Trekkie. Okay. I am not. Okay. Someone could be from the Dominican Republic that you're dealing with. or were. We have the feather, an angel number, and a tarot message all in the same slot. Before I show you the names or whatever the other message of the card is. Okay, so here's the feather. Okay, here's the feather. Here's the message, 131326. I get my value from work, so I tend to take more than I can handle. I don't know how to balance my work life and love life. Okay, so someone is fighting with that. Again, the Two of Swords could represent the fight of anything or having to make a choice or stuck between two decisions in any way. In this case, the Two of Pentacles is the message here, the words, are speaking to a work-life balance. Okay? Surely that Kaylee works hard. Surely. Okay? Hollywood will drag you into the ground and then kick you out if you let it. Onto the street. Okay? 131326. Starting fresh. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Okay, confidence, Mamba mentality. If you're a man or if you're a woman, tap into your Mambacita mentality. Tap into your Mambacita mentality. Woo. Okay, because you have an opportunity for a fresh start that's coming with this Emperor. I didn't know what the card was. It was face down. I just pulled it up and it's still the Emperor. So the Emperor is staying close. That's good. Oh, let me reveal the cards. Okay, take a look at the initials. OP, PO, WW, BM, MB, KL, LK. The names Robinson, Robeson, Robin, Robbins, Robbie. Okay? Robert, obviously. Romanowski. I don't know, I'm getting Romanowski. Is that a football player? Who is Romanowski? Famous people with the last name Romanowski.
Here's a summary from en.wikipedia.org. Notable people with the surname include Alina Romanowski, American career diplomat; Anna Romanowska, Polish mathematician; Bill Romanowski, American football player; Bolesław Romanowski, Polish World War II submarine commander, and more.
Okay, so there you go, collective. Any of that could resonate for your journey. Your clairs could be increasing at this time, or you could be adding clairs. So if you were clairaudient and you were aware of that already, now you could be picking up your clairsentient vibes. You know, those things could be coming alive. Lisa Robinson. Sage now, or however you need to cleanse, or however you can. If you're at the office, you might not be able to sage, but you can use Florida water. Okay? You can do an egg cleanse while you're at work, if you can get an egg. Okay? You can do that. Okay? Who cares if they look at you like you're strange? They're the ones still walking in darkness and unaware that their child is being taken over by a demon and about to kill the neighbor. That's not your responsibility. Queen of Cups. Truth. Stole your property. Someone here watching this video has had property stolen from them. I declare justice for you like I declare justice for me. Okay? Something about a drug dealer. Okay? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That drug dealer could be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Someone's name could be John Jr. They could, that's what they call him. Pretty Ricky. That's what they call him. right? Drug dealer. Marie, I said it earlier. Marie, you remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, you remind me of a something movie star. Movie star. Kaylee is a TV star. She may have. I don't know if she's done movies, but just yet. Again, so Queen of and Page, Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. Okay, so there's a lot of information to be disseminated, a lot of information to be shared with you, collective, when your case is solved. Okay, whenever they get off their ass, whoever the DA is, or whoever that is, when they get off their ass, there's a lot of information to share with you, collective. Whoever this lover is, they think you're sexy. Okay, whoever that is. On the feather, and that's a big on feather right there. Right. Nice feather right there. Okay? This keeps coming out, so get your car checked. It says car is rigged. Okay? Get your vehicle checked, collective, by a different mechanic. Okay? And specifically have them check for things that may be attached to your vehicle. Undercarriage, batteries, firewall, underneath the dash, anything. Anything. And I'm getting a right here on the solar plexus, so that's important. Yeah, underneath the dash, anything, glove box, seat, under your seats, get your vehicle inspected. And I don't mean to make you paranoid, because that's not the purpose. But if you suspect, again, tarot is to confirm. So if you've been thinking that or feeling that or saw somebody or whatever, your neighbor told you, there was someone at your house the other day. Are you selling your car? Someone was at the house the other day looking at your car. Go get that motherfucker checked out. Okay, here's the divine union. Here's the divine union. Whatever I did with it, it's in here somewhere. The lovers. The lovers. Oh, it's over here. The lovers. And you might be saying, oh, they're over there. Ooh, they're over there. Okay? Here it comes. Okay? Okay? Do you know what this represents here? Okay? This right here represents the intuitive one, or the highly developed divine feminine. This right here is the big money bag, the earthly manifestation right here. That's the one. Okay? And again, man would lead you to believe the man make the money in a house. So what happens when you're birthed here in this lifetime, or any lifetime? And your Akashic records say you are to be the divine feminine in this lifetime. That doesn't mean you can't make money. That doesn't mean you can't be a multimillionaire. It doesn't mean you can't be a billionaire. It means that your primary giftings and the way that you go sowing into the earth is not through this. Okay? It's through that lifetime. So, spiritual guide this time, healer, CEO, Elon Musk in another life. Okay? That's what that means. Doesn't mean you can't have both. It just means what it just talks about what your focus is. But a divine union. Okay? Bosnia Herzegovina, Anthony, Isaac, Caleb, Gabriel, Justice. Okay, this says pizza today. So, if you're having pizza today, here's a confirmation. Is that rain? Yes. If it's raining where you are, further confirmation. But there's something in here for you where it was. Okay? But pizza today, so you could be ordering pizza today. I haven't had a pizza in a minute. Again, I said egg cleanse. Okay? In fact, I'm going to go, I will, yeah. Sun sign. Soon and very soon, collective. Again, take it as it resonates. You know where you are on your journey. If you're still going through ego deaths, If you're still pissed off, upset, and raging about what's been done to you, divine cannot bring in your blessing. And spiritual advisor, listen, girl, I love you. I don't know you personally, like I don't know your name, okay? But I know you, okay? And I just want to help you get through what I had to go through. I dealt with anger, frustration, with the shadow banning, stealing of money. Again, my Job experience continues to this day, okay? And my Joseph experience confirmation, and my Joseph experience. And divine confirmed that today. So, spiritual advisor and anyone else, spiritual advisor, divine, I'm a healer. Divine will not bring this into you. I don't care how much money they steal for you for however long it goes on. Divine will not bring this into you until you calm down and you are able to receive this in a peaceful way. Okay? Because when you see them, divine does not want you in their face trying to choke them, kill them, harm them. That is not of high vibration. And again, you're talking to an ascended master. Okay? I know what it is to feel rage and want to just decapitate the motherfucker. Divine will not bring in your blessings until you are in a place of peace and ready to receive it. That's for every oracle and empath on YouTube, who the majority of with earth angels, the majority of which have been stolen from in some sort of way on earth. Inheritances through wills, houses, whatever. Okay? Accessing Akashic records. You're supposed to be the star on the red carpet. Okay? Standing next to whoever, Angela Bassett. Okay? Standing next to Michael Douglas. Okay? You were supposed to be the one on the carpet with him and Catherine Zeta-Jones. You were supposed to be the one in that picture with Chris Tucker. That was supposed to be you. It will not come. Redemption will not come until you are at peace within yourself and at peace with the past. That is an ego death that needs to happen. Spiritual advisor, please listen to what I'm saying to you. If you listen to spiritual advisor, please do me a favor and share this video with her. Okay? It's just the truth. Again, the journey isn't easy. That's why most people don't do it. As they say, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Not many people do it because it is not easy. Okay? Just again, be reminded of what Yeshua went through when they were here. Okay? Just be reminded of that. Your IP address is tapped. Don't matter to me now. You can tap whatever you want to tap, but you ain't tapping me. Okay. There's a monsoon. I saw a tsunami. I didn't say it. It was on the back of a card. So, again, it's raining. But it's rainy season here. It's whatever they call it here. Rainy season. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know if they call it. I'm not calling it a monsoon season. Right? Also, Hurricane Gabrielle just went off to the northeast in the Atlantic. Okay? Hurricane in the Atlantic. Okay? Virginia. Legal name, first, middle, last. The state, the union, whatever it happens to be. On the feather, on the next feather, we have Saint on Sunday, ain't on Monday, and something is newsworthy. Okay? Hurry, hurry, get your paper. Ooh, I'm reminded of the song Slideshow. Let the slide let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Okay, someone is aiding and abetting. Okay? They could be aiding and abetting someone who's in prison. They could have given them some type of contraband, like a track phone. Okay? Like a track phone. Okay? That is aiding and abetting a criminal. When you give them a shank, when you make one and give it to them, when you sneak cigarettes into the prison, when you sneak a track phone into the prison or any phone, that's aiding and abetting. Okay? That card feels thick. Kindred spirits approaching. That's a confirmation on this. This card has not come out. Again, I have cards in here whose messages have not come out yet because it's not time. Kindred spirits approaching. Okay? Kindred spirits approaching. Okay? Whatever it is that you get out of this reading, please meditate on it. Nevada, Las Vegas, Reno. Abandoned property they stole from you. Okay. You may want to keep this property. You may not want to keep this property. You could sell it. Okay? You could rent it out to other family members. Whatever you want to do with it. First part of someone's name is Mel. Melissa, M-E-L. Melanie, Melody. Maloki. Melvin. Melton. Okay. Melinda. Did I say Melinda? I think so. Five of Cups. If not, Melinda. Last tarot card. So only take what fits, and that's what easily fits. Okay? Easily. Again, tarot is a confirmation. Okay? It's not the answer. Okay? Who is known as the answer? Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson. The answer. Let me look up Allen Iverson's information. I know he played at Georgetown, Philadelphia 76ers. Where is Georgetown? I don't even know. Where is Georgetown University located? Is that bad? I don't know that. Where is Georgetown University? Indiana? I don't know. Oh, D.C. I don't know why I thought that was in. I thought it was in the Midwest or something. But yes, he played at Georgetown. Okay. Allen Iverson, Patrick Ewing, and Alonzo Mourning are probably, as far as basketball players, are probably the three biggest basketball names in modern history to come from Georgetown. What was I going to? Oh, Allen Iverson. Okay. Give homage to Archangel Sandalphon today, collective. That is Elijah in your Bible. Yes, it is. They don't want you to know their name is Elijah because they don't want you to know that you can become an archangel. But do your research. You think I'm lying? Go look it up. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Take a look. Allen Iverson is 50. We are 9 months apart, 8 months apart, 9 months apart. Okay? Allen Ezeal Iverson. Okay? 14 seasons in the NBA. Okay? I believe he was a part of the illustrious class of 1996 when came out of high school into the NBA. Was Allen Iverson part of the 1996 NBA draft? I believe so. There's so many. That class was like the 1983 or whatever NFL draft. There's like stupid amount of stars. Just crazy. Jason Camby. I always liked him. Am I thinking? Yeah, Cam. Yeah, him, Tayshaun Prince, like those are like the underdog. I always liked those guys, man. I always liked them. Yes. Okay, I don't know why it took so long to find out. I already knew it, right? But we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Okay, could be something about 1996, significant for your journey. Someone you're dealing with could be 69 currently. Okay. We have another feather message here. Incest and an exorcism. Okay. So we started out the reading with someone's going to die in jail. Okay. And we end with exorcism or incest. And incest. Okay. All right. Again, just, okay. Could be your karmic uncle. Okay. They could have messed with you when you were a child. When I say messed with you, messed with your sacral when you were a child. Okay? A dream will confirm it. I think I said that earlier. Corey. A celebrity is watching you. You watching me, Kaylee? Say something. What you waiting on? Whoever it is, I don't know who it is. I don't even know. I don't know if a celebrity's watching me. Wealthy, rich. Some of you are about to be. Jeremiah 11:2. Ooh. I'm going to show you this. Okay, again, this is the last tarot reading on this channel. I'm going to show you this, though. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. The victim left written proof. So your mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, upright uncle, upright aunt, whoever it is, they left proof that they left this inheritance or property, whatever it is, will, insurance, they left this money to you, collective. There's proof of it. Okay? Eventually, this proof will reach you, and you will be set free in the name of Aravat. I didn't say Yeshua or Jesus. Austin Graham Leonard Shanita. Austin Graham Leonard Shanita. Abuela. Grandmother in Spanish. There's a transfer of wealth happening. Someone's name could be Jeremiah. You could be Jeremiah from that Jeremiah biblical character. You could be here for your final lifetime. Okay? It doesn't have to be your 10th. Okay? That's mine. It's mine, but you could be on number 4 and have completed your Akashic record journey on this lifetime, or in this lifetime. Marriage, abundance, everything that you were supposed to bring here in order to flourish the earth in the natural, you have done. Cleared your karmic bloodline, healed your karmic bloodline, and now you set free, and you will never have to return back to this place in the physical ever again. Hallelujah. Oprah Winfrey is involved in witchcraft. Classic bait and switch. Again, small time cover up right there. Someone's using your social security number or was. Someone's doing a disappearing act. Again, on the other channel yesterday, we got Natalie Holloway and Suzanne Lampla. Those were disappearances that were eventually solved. Most of you know Nancy Holloway's story. I said Nancy Holloway. Her mother's name is Elizabeth. And again, I go through all of these details on the other channel. Okay? All right? So, yeah, all right. And I said Natalie earlier, I think. Yeah, I said Natalie earlier, but I said Nancy. So Nancy, Natalie, however it resonates. Luis, you could be a Master Builder 22. Okay? Arkansas, Blair, corrupt police officers. Okay? Somebody has to step in and change the laws, at least in America, only because I'm most familiar with that system this lifetime. A pedophile. The Vatican knows who you are. Again, listen in. There's something about a chance encounter that could have happened or already did happen. Or could be happening or already did happen. Excuse me, collective. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot. Again, thank you so much for all of the support that you have given, for those of you who have, and the tarot readings. This channel will continue to help you become the highest, purest, truest version of yourself possible. That is my job while I am here. I am a healer. Okay? If they deny the healing, then they get exposed. And behind the exposure is karma. Those are the only 3 reasons why I show up in your life. I could meet you at a bus stop. I met you for one of those 3 reasons. It could be a 2-minute conversation. I met you for one of those 2 reasons. You could be the only one who speak when we meet. I met you for one of 3 reasons. I think I said 2 really. One of 3 reasons. Okay? All right, collective. Thank you so much, Divine, for using me to expose my enemies on this channel through tarot. We will carry this energy forward and solve the karmic crimes around the universe that are needing to be solved. Okay? In the 3D, 5D, 8D, 12D, wherever those are, we will solve those crimes, because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities and evil darkness, okay, that lurks, seeking whom they may devour. Okay? Close out tarot. Two. Temperance, I mentioned patience, spiritual advisor. And the Empress. Divine feminines, have patience for your divine masculine. Divine masculine, I know this is feminine energy, but divine masculines, have energy for your Empress. Or Emperor, excuse me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay? Patience, temperance. Again, your blessings will not come in when you got steam coming out your ears. I spent a year steam coming out of my ears. I might have wasted a year steam coming out of my ears. Okay? The original journey for the children of Israel, and I'm going to go with this fact, after this fact. The children of Israel was originally supposed to be in the wilderness for 24 months, 2 years. But because of disobedience and their unwillingness to listen to the leader that they had been who had been placed out front, Moses, it took them 38 more years, and then Moses fucked up and didn't get in himself because he got mad at Most High at a crucial point. Okay? So it was supposed to take 2 years, and it took 38 years. Let me ask you a question, collective. Are you willing, whatever age you are, you could be 20, are you willing to spend 38 more years waiting for your divine union and your abundance, whatever that means, your personal red carpet, whatever that is? Are you willing to wait 38 more years wandering through the wilderness? Or are you ready to go through your ego death, do away with the anger, get into a peaceful place, forgive the past, even act as if it's not even there? And then when you get to that place, the magic happens. You want to wait 38 more years? It's a choice. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. This is this is extraterrestrial exoskeleton. Exoskeleton. What is exoskeleton? An exoskeleton is either the hard external covering of certain animals, such as insects and crabs, which provide support, protection, and a frame of movement, or a wearable mechanical device designed to augment human strength and ability for industrial, medical, or military purposes. Exoskeleton. Okay. Thank you so much as always. And again, all of your support is definitely appreciated. Okay. Stay tuned as I continue to share with us the ancient book of Enoch. I said that's the second time I've said that. There's an ancient book of Enoch. Okay. That is not the book of Enoch, the two books of Enoch that I've already shared on this channel. There's something else out there. Okay. So Archangel Metatron is guiding me through whatever that is going to be. When I receive that collective, I will be sure to deliver it to you. I promise. Thank you so much as always, and be encouraged.